Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. This week, navigating momentum growing over Hoosier skies and on the ground at airports all over the state. Indiana aviation, in a word, is soaring. New nonstop flights, millions of dollars in terminal improvements, and record numbers of travelers as well. Our first stop, Southwest Indiana. Evansville Regional answering a clarion call from local business leaders to resume nonstop service to Chicago, while leisure travelers now have more direct flights to Florida.
I have her on the aisle seat.
All of this while the airport is undergoing construction on a new $7.5 million terminal and a new private aviation complex. From Evansville, we land in South Bend, where the airport there is also getting a multi-million-dollar makeover for a new entrance. South Bend also recently adding nonstop service to Washington, D.C., with plans in the works to add direct flights to Orlando and Fort Myers.
Roger. We'll go ahead and make a left turn, come around, and follow the man through.
Our next stop, Fort Wayne International, where the $140 million Project Gateway is nearing the finish line. It includes a complete renovation of the airport's west and east terminals. And in Northwest Indiana, Gary Chicago International Airport has landed $16 million to replace its 50-year-old control tower. City leaders also working to bring back commercial service, which has been gone since 2013. Not to be left out, Indianapolis International Airport. We're going to talk about some recognition for the airport, but also some big news in and around the airport with Mario Rodriguez, the executive director of the Indianapolis Airport Authority. As always, Mario, welcome.
Gary, it's an honor to be here with you.
Okay, lots going on at the airport. Number one, traffic. You expect this year the airport to top 10 million passengers, which would be a record.
It'll be a record-breaking number. I can almost guarantee we're going to be over 10 million this year. The numbers are trending that way. There's nothing to stop us, and passengers, although it's a little bit more crowded, are still being treated excellently.
Right. Everyone wants to know about nonstop flights. They've been
Absolutely.
Increasing over the years, certainly affected by the pandemic.
Absolutely.
But you expect to hit 50 nonstops.
Yeah, we're 49 right now.
Okay.
We expect to hit 50. Stay tuned for an announcement next month sometime, and it'll be a nonstop that everybody will enjoy.
Okay, I've got to ask you, there's been a lot of speculation about getting that Europe nonstop back. How is progress going? How are negotiations talks going for that nonstop to Europe?
Our excellent team, which is the best in the industry, is doing a fantastic job. They're progressing towards that nonstop to Europe. And as I said before, stay tuned. Okay. Next month, everybody's going to be delighted.
Okay, we will stay tuned. I know
Very
you'll
good.
call me first, right?
I'll call you first,
okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, want to talk too about some big projects. Runway project almost complete at the airport.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of talk about a hotel and parking additions.
The parking garage, done. It's ready to go. Solar panels are being put on the roof, but people are parking on the inside. Everything's working well. The hotel, pending board approval, it will probably start next year. Okay. We'll start building it next year.
And that's a Westin
brand. That's a Westin brand, very high end. It's going to be a beautiful addition to the campus.
Okay.
And the runway, this year it will be complete. And what happens is most people don't see the magnitude of the runway. This will be an asset that will remain for the community for the next 40 to 50 years. We poured enough concrete out there to build a 2-lane road from the airport to Terre Haute, Indiana. So people don't really see it. We've been pouring concrete for the last 3 years.
A lot of accolades and recognition coming to the airport. You're marking 10 years running the airport now, and during that time, a lot of recognition. This is an award just recently awarded. J.D. Power was a very prestigious customer service award. Talk about that and the fact that I think, 12 years running now, Indy has been named the top airport in North America.
Yeah, and it all has to do with our team. Our team is the best team in the industry. They're dedicated. They want to make sure that we project that out to the community, and that we held customer service as one of our main pillars to make sure that the community understands that we really care about how they feel and what they do in the airport. But that's our 7th J.D. Power. Yeah. So I don't think any other airport in the United States has won 7 J.D. Powers.
Yeah, and
I don't think a lot of people realize from an economic development standpoint how important the airport is as the front door to a city and a state.
Incredibly. It's not just the connection. The amount and the volume of money that we spend to maintain that facility and to build runways and to build hotels and to build all these wonderful things, amenities that we're building for customers, most of it stays in the state. Last year, almost 90% of every dollar spent stayed in the state. That was over $200 million, and that makes for a better state.
All right. Mario Rodriguez, congratulations on the J.D. Power Award. We're going to keep tabs, too, on the potential for this nonstop to Europe, which sounds very promising. And congratulations on 10 years at the airport as well.
Thank you, Gary.
All right. Well, aviation investment and growth not just limited to Indiana's biggest airports. In fact, there's big momentum at regional airports like Purdue University.
At 6:18 a.m., we took off over a rainy West Lafayette, hitting some light turbulence as we headed into the clouds.
Takeoff at the Purdue Airport, resuming commercial flights to Chicago just a few months ago, and also beginning construction on a new $12 million terminal named after Amelia Earhart, the first woman to fly alone across the Atlantic.